The idea that Jim Thome's life at 55 is defined by a tragedy is not supported by any factual record, and in reality his story is one of sustained success, respect, and a smooth transition into life after baseball, rather than a heartbreaking downfall, because Thome is widely regarded as one of the most accomplished and admired power hitters in Major League Baseball history, known for his extraordinary home run totals, consistency at the plate, and reputation as one of the game's most humble and well-liked figures, which together helped him build a Hall of Fame career that remains a point of pride for fans and teammates alike. And while every athlete eventually faces the end of their playing days, Thome's retirement did not come with scandal or public collapse but rather with recognition of a long and accomplished career that had reached its natural conclusion, as is the case for all professional athletes who must eventually step away from competition due to age and physical demands. And in the years since leaving the field, he has remained closely connected to baseball in meaningful ways, including advisory roles, mentorship, and organizational involvement that allow him to share his experience with younger players and contribute to the sport's continued development, which reflects a positive continuation of his legacy rather than a decline. And part of what makes misleading narratives about his life so persistent online is the tendency for internet culture to frame aging or retirement as tragedy, even when a person's actual circumstances are stable, successful, and fulfilling. And in Thome's case there is no evidence of hardship, controversy, or personal crisis defining his present life, but rather a quiet and balanced post-career phase where family life, professional involvement, and public respect remain central. And it is also important to recognize that for many athletes, the transition away from active competition can be emotionally complex, not because of tragedy, but because of identity change, as years of structure, routine, and competitive intensity give way to a different rhythm of life, which requires adjustment but is also a natural and expected stage of adulthood. And Thome has navigated this shift in a manner consistent with his reputation, maintaining a grounded and private lifestyle while still engaging with the baseball community in a positive way. And the respect he continues to receive from fans and peers underscores the lasting impact of his career rather than any sense of loss or decline. And while sensational headlines often attempt to attach emotional or dramatic framing to well-known figures in order to generate clicks, the reality is that Thome's post-retirement life reflects stability, gratitude, and continued involvement in the game he helped shape, and his legacy is preserved not through ongoing drama but through the records he set, the professionalism he displayed, and the example he continues to set for future generations of players, showing that success in sports does not end when a player leaves the field but continues through influence, mentorship, and the enduring memory of excellence, making his story far from tragic and instead representative of a full and accomplished athletic career followed by a healthy and respected life beyond competition.